Alrighty, it's your boys Zxous, and we're back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. Now, before we begin, motion! You know your boy's going crazy for the half-year anniversary. Also, chat, before we actually begin, I want to, ask you guys, if you guys are new here and enjoying the content, make sure you guys subscribe, or if you do want to subscribe, because we're actually so close to 1.8, and last month, in the month of March, we actually gained over 1,000 subscribers in a month span, which is crazy. But if we, get to 1.8, and then we could possibly get to 2K subscribers, which is another 1,000 subscribers in the month of April, which would just be another, big feat on the channel there. So if you guys are new here and enjoying the content, make sure you guys subscribe. It's free, and your boy has nothing but bangers for you guys. So today we're going to be talking about the biggest question that everybody has asked. Do I summon on the DOROTHY banner, or do I summon on the NIER banner? Now, obviously, I've made videos explaining everything in terms of what you need to know, right? You guys know that the NIER collab is confirmed to happen in the second half of the year. So that's minimum July, maximum December, anywhere in between then. And then obviously, DOROTHY is scheduled to come out next week. Now, obviously, DOROTHY is the best character in the game, and we do not have a clue what characters are even coming for the NIER collab besides this character right here. It's guaranteed she's the main character of NIER, right, 2B. So, we know that it's guaranteed going to be 2B. We guarantee no DOROTHY's coming, but we don't even know what the NIER collab characters do. So, you would think that it's a no-brainer on which you should summon on. Do you summon on characters you don't even know what they do, or do you summon on the new best character in the game? Now, it's kind of hard for a lot of people because, again, when it comes to this game, one thing a lot of people do love are pilgrims and very good characters, which DOROTHY is. She's both of them. She's a pilgrim and the best character in the game. But they also like waifus. Now, the thing about the NIER collab is that, or not even just the NIER collab, collabs and limited banners on this game in general, is that they do not come back. As of right now, we have never gotten a rerun or any characters that's considered a collab or a limited character, including SRs, have never returned to the game. The last limited banner we got before the Chainsaw Man collab was a Rupee and an Anne, and both of them dropped in December. We are about to hit May, and those characters, including the SR Neve, has never, ever returned on a banner in Nikke. With all these masters, they're not even returning on these banners, right? This is a half-year anniversary celebration. They're not even returning on this banner, and you would think they would, right? You would think those characters would be back on a half-anniversary banner, but no. So it's very, very hard to say. Now, like I said, people care about pilgrims and the best characters in the game, and then also their waifus. When it comes to the NIER collab, we don't know what they do, but they're never going to return. They will never return. Now, a lot of people are expecting 2B to actually have a katana, just the same way Scarlet plays. 2B should play the exact same way because they have the exact same weapon. So that would be a cool feature about her too. But again, the main thing is that they never come back. So it's gonna kind of be hard for me to say, obviously, skip the NIER collab, regardless of how good or bad they are, because they're never going to come back. And it's also going to tell me, it's not going to be easy for me to say to skip this banner. Now, when it comes to DOROTHY, I think everybody should guarantee try their best to get her. Okay? I think if you wanted a must-have character, and I'm going to have an updated must-have list, tier list, chat, subscribe to your boy. I'm going to have everything you need under the sun. I'm dedicated, bro. I'm not going to lie. But, chat, when I tell you this character is like right now the best character, I'm telling you she's the best character. You need to have this girl, right? You need to have this character. If you care somewhat about having the best character in the game, this is going to be her, right? Because when Modernia dropped, Modernia was still very good, but a lot of people still were saying Scarlet is better. This girl blows both of them out the water, right? And I want to say, especially if you have Scarlet and Modernia, you will have to be silly not to get this girl, right? Now, it is a 50-50 chance, so you have a way better chance of even getting her. But you can also buy her with tickets, which is, I think, a lot of people are going to just do. People are buying her tickets, right? I know a lot of people have, like, thousands of tickets, and they just plan on LB3ing her like that, right? But here's the game plan. This is what I think I should do, and I should have probably said this earlier, but this is what I think you should do. if you're asking yourself, should you summon on Dorothy or NIER, and you don't know if you're gonna have the currency to summon on both, but you want both of them, this is what I think you should do. And hear me out. Since Dorothy comes out before the NIER collab, and the NIER collab is guaranteed to come out in the second half of the year, I would highly recommend to farm up all, or I don't want to say use all your currency, but this is a character that benefits, like, is really good with dupes, right? But summon on this banner until you get enough golden tickets to just pity all the NIER characters. I want to say we're going to get 2 NIER characters and then a free SR one, just like they did with the collab, just like what they did with the last 2 limited. Like, the limited and collabs are the same thing, right? Limited banners and collab banners are all the same because they're characters that just never come back as of right now. Right? Like, the Miracle Snow event and the Chainsaw Man collab were the exact same in terms of content, character releases, and stuff. The only difference was the banners, right? Rupee and Ann didn't drop together while Makima and Power did, right? But it would make the most sense for you to try your luck of pulling this, because she's a 50-50, so it's not going to be hard. Summon on her banner. Keep summoning and building up pity. Keep summoning and building up pity. Even if you pull her, right? Because again, I think this is a character who's good with dupes, and I'll have a full-blown video on why you should go for dupes or why you shouldn't go for dupes, right? But keep summoning on her banner and try to build up pity, right? Try to build up pity. A lot of you guys have saved up for this specific banner anyways, right? For the next best character, the next best pilgrim. Use your currency and build up if you're free to play, or if you just can't afford both of them. Build up and then just pity whatever the NIER characters are. That makes the most sense, right? That would make the most sense for you, right? The reason being is because, okay, you just used all your currency to get dupes for Dorothy, right? And now you've built up, let's say, 400 golden tickets. Since we know NIER is not coming until the second half of the year, you guaranteed have all that time. Every gem you obtain, every ticket you obtain, you can go back to saving for the next pilgrim. And then when the NIER collab comes out, you're guaranteed to have the NIER characters because you can just pity them, right? I don't think... Again, we don't know how broken these characters are going to be. I know a lot of people are expecting them to be good. I'm expecting 2B to be awesome, right? To be honest, I want to use her on all my teams because she's hot as hell. Like, this is one of my favorite girls, right? The eye patch and the short white hair. You already know my types, bro, when it comes to these anime girls, right? But... did I say NIER 2 again? 2B. I don't know why I keep saying NIER 2. I don't know if I said that, but 2B, right? This girl's... mwah. But, literally... you could save the whole currency, all your tickets obtained through all that time, and then when the NIER collab happens, you just pity the 2 NIER characters. You just pity both of them. And then from when the collab is done, or even when the collab is going on, you, again, take all the currency from the collab, keep saving it and store it back, and go back into your pilgrim journey, right? Me, I spend money on this game. I spend money, so it's no problem for me. Like, I'll have these characters LB3, at least 2B. I want to have her LB3. Right, it's a different situation for me or people in my situation where we spend money, right? But if you do not have enough money or you can't afford to summon on both of the banners, then that's not a problem because, like I said, you've just been saving up all these months. I know so much free-to-play players who have over 100,000 gems, right? It takes, okay, it's 60,000 gems. It's 60,000 gems to do a multi. Or to get one character pity, right? 20 multis to pity one character. So 40 to pity 2. A lot of you guys have 40 multis. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys are going to use all 40 multis on this banner, but it wouldn't hurt you, right? Because if you guys, this girl is, if you're free to play and you have her core 7, you beat the game. This girl is different, right? She is the best character in the game. There's no question I'm gonna say, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense for me not to say this girl won't benefit from dupes, right? But like I said, I'll have a full-blown video like all the benefits you get, all the stuff you don't get from it, if it's worth it or it's not. I'll have a full-blown video on that, right? But my plan, or what I recommend, is summoning on this banner as much as you can and build up the pity you need for the NIER collab, and then just pity the NIER characters, and then go back to saving up for the anniversary, which will happen in November, right? You could summon if any good banner comes out along the time, I want to say, along that line. But right now, it seems like free-to-plays or light spenders are only really saving for pilgrims. So that's going to be my game plan. Hopefully, this video was helpful in any type of way. If it was, make sure you guys subscribe because your boy, I want to get to 2K by the end of the month. We can do it. We can do it. I remember last month we pushed like crazy. We got to like 1.7 around this time, and we got to we got to 700 around this time, and then we got to 1,000 before the end of the month, which was great. So if we can get to 2,000 by the end of the month, or even before the end of the month, we have a whole week. We have like 8 more days to do that. So it would be much appreciated. It's going to be your boy Zxous, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Later. Peace.